Let me just do this again. Okay. Yeah, I think this guy that you were here for one of these runs before because we were talking about eating cold hot dogs. This is the type of game for you if you like, you know, rhyme, journey, those sorts of things, you know. Artsy things with not too much abject story. This one has a little bit more abject story than something like Journey. We're just skipping all of it. But boy, I have not practiced this in quite a while. And there are actually a lot of glitches that I need to trigger, so we'll see how well I can remember how to do all this. That's what splits are for, right? To remind me where to go. I'd like to eventually post a time in this game. Like, I could just post my PB, you know, but I can do better. We all know how that goes. Oh, I just now realized I have the brightness cranked up for Last Guardian. Hopefully this game isn't too bright. I have yet to play Spyro on this new brightness. I'd rather not change it every time, but we'll see. Actually pretty decent. I was concerned that I wasn't going to be able to do that. Just because, like I said, I haven't practiced for a while. That was pretty decent. Also, if you notice, Morty is definitely, like, posturing at the camera. He's been watching it ever since I put it in. And he wants you to know that he is stronger than the camera. Don't you worry about it. He's got it under control. Quite as close to the well as I wanted to be, but I'm in it. Do I have to talk to this guy? Pretty sure I have to talk to this guy. Excuse me, dude. I think it's talk to every villager, so... Why am I facing that way? There we go. Got a little bit turned around. It's cool. I tried to trigger a glitch. I don't know. We'll see if it works. It didn't. I landed in a tree. That's okay. I was trying, if you start to fly during that cutscene, you can actually, like, fly while it's going on, and you'll be like a person instead of a bird, which is what I was trying to do, but I landed in the tree and turned back into a girl, so... Okay, if this is the temple thing that I remember, we have the potential to save literal minutes if I can just get this this glitch on like the first try. But it's been a while, so we'll probably lose a lot of time, and that's okay because we'll gain a lot of time later by doing literally anything else later, you know, better. There's gonna be really big swings because this is a newish run for me, so... Hi, Miss Danny. Hope you're doing well today. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see how many tries this takes me. I really don't like this one. I've never been consistent with it, even when I was practicing this a lot more. Sometimes I get it on the first try, sometimes, you know, I'm here for 10 minutes. So what we're trying to do, if you've never seen this run before, is trick the game into letting me fly indoors. I can't be a bird when I'm inside caves like this unless I do this. And I'm trying to land kind of on the edge of this piece of the world so that the game thinks that I'm, you know, falling, and then it gives me the ability to fly, is, I believe, how that works. And we'll have to do this multiple times. Things like this are why I've never really submitted a run of this before, because, you know, I always believe that I can do better. And you can see, if I would have gotten this on the first try, how much time that would have saved. But... there we go. Whoa. I am stuck. I don't want to be stuck. Please let me out of here. Thank you. Oh, jeez. That was one way to solve that puzzle. Hey, Thanatos. Thanks for stopping by. This one, yeah, is kind of like White Tower Skip for sure. In the sense that, like, if you get it, it's really great. But you can definitely solve this without it. But later on, when we try to do this in some of the other places, it's definitely necessary. Really? You couldn't just, like, land up there, please? Because later we're going to be skipping entire temples, and it genuinely, you know, takes 20 minutes to solve the temple otherwise. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well today. It is a really pretty game. Very simple in like a good way. No, no, no. No, no, no. I hate this corner. Just go around the corner and land up here. Bird. Hi, friend. Alright. We made it out. One way or another, we made it out. So yeah, some of the later temples take like 20 minutes to solve, and then you can solve them in 2 minutes if you're a bird, so those ones are definitely required. I just choose to do the bird trick here because I want to be better at it, you know? The wings. Pretty sure the wings are this way. It's been a while. Yep, okay, good. I was afraid that I had misremembered. I didn't get the trophy for that, really? Come on. Come on. Alright, wings. Don't need any of this. Go toward the curly. Okay. The clouds are literally the only thing I have to like track my progress about where I'm flying. And sometimes they can be a little bit disorienting. I'm gonna get this stuff in a little bit of a different order than my splits say. So I'm gonna skip these next couple splits. Because this makes more sense to me. So I'm gonna get Condor Condo first. Alright, so let me just skip that. Yeah, I'm hoping, Thanatos, that we get all the trophies. I don't really want to miss any, since this is Platinum percent. Here. Kind of close. A little bit close. So yeah, the splits are not right now, because we went and got extra stuff and did it a little bit out of order, so. So after end archives will be that Condor Condo, and then we won't do that because we've gotten it already. That kind of thing. See, I've never played Myst, but I've heard really good things about it. I've definitely played Journey, which I really enjoyed. But I should check out Myst, because lots of people have said that it's a really good game. Oh boy. Oh my god, I got it on the first try. I am a legend. I am an unstoppable legend. I mean, obviously, the really good speedrunners will get it on the first try every time, but I'm new at this, so. Alright, where's the chain? Chain. Up, and around, and down. Now this elevator thing, I tell ya what, I have a really hard time with this. Necropolis? That's something I've never heard of. Alright, give me just a minute here. Oh, I actually kind of had it. Okay, I'm up here. Hypothetically, I could just, like, walk out a little bit. No! I need to get out of bounds. That's what we're doing here. We're very much trying to get out of bounds. There's a little, like, seam here that will let me go out of bounds. Normally, I feel like I was just able to... Yes, okay, great, great. Well, I'm under the world now. Not necessarily the fastest way to do this, but, you know, there's a very specific spot I have to re-enter the map in, and little bird here is not as easy to control as you might suspect. There, okay. We made it. We made it. I did not even remotely split that elevator thing right, so. So getting first try on the bird in that place was kind of mitigated by the fact that I couldn't get myself out of that elevator. It's cool though. I like games that have the style of would it be graphics. Yeah, it's kind of a little bit graphics, and it's kind of just like really simple gameplay, right? You know, it's... There's not really too much to it, which is good in a game like this, you know? Oh, okay, so is Myst kind of like The Witness? Is that what that game is called? Is it like a puzzle game, or is it like an exploration game, I guess? Also, we're skipping Condor Condo because we've already done it. Oh, I never remember where this is. It's over here, I think. Alright, Split Mountain. I remember. I remember. Didn't split Tales of Stone. Dang it, we saved time and I didn't split it. Yeah, okay. So I've heard people, talk about Myst as a really fun speedrun, but I actually kind of didn't really know what it was about. I had interest in The Witness. It's actually on my Steam wishlist, but I've never bought it. And so that might be an interesting, like, thing to attempt, I guess. But the one thing that kept me from buying The Witness was that, a lot of people were like, this is just so many puzzles. And you have to, like, search really hard for the answers, right? It's not like the answers are self-evident. As I understand, the answers are, like, hidden in the world, and you have to be writing things down and stuff to remember answers to puzzles later and stuff like that, which is cool, but not necessarily for everybody, right? So I just hit L3 kind of out of habit because I wanted to sprint. What game is that? It's not Spyro, it's not The Last Guardian, it's certainly not this. Is that Dark Souls? No, that's the dodge button. What game lets you sprint with L3? Boy, sometimes all the games that I've played kind of come back and I don't know what one it is anymore. Okay, so here's where things get spooky. Once we start going into this snow place, you can see there are no more clouds. It's really, really hard for me to remember where it is that we need to go. We made it to this place, which is great. Is Air fun for casual play? I enjoyed it. I mean, honestly, I kind of think it's a little bit better for casual play than it is for a speedrun. Because the controls are very... What's the word I'm looking for? Languid. They're very relaxed. And so for a speedrun, that can be kind of frustrating, but for casual play, it's pretty chill. Why are the loads taking so long? Like, this is a loadless category. I would have to retime and get my loadless time, like, later. But it feels like these loads are taking a really long time. Similar to Boy and his blob. I appreciate that comparison. Okay, I really just want to be done with this north part. Because, boy, it's hard to keep track of where to go. This isn't so bad. Like, this bit isn't so bad because you literally just head to the top of the map. It's coming back that is really challenging. I way overshot that. Let's try that again. This is another one that's really hard to get the flight. Realistically, there's only one place that to me is easy to get the flight. So basically, I'm gonna go and I'm going to try, very briefly, to fly. And if I don't get flight, we're just gonna solve this like normal. Because this is just really hard for me. I don't know why. Even during practice, I usually can't get flight in this place, so... Okay, so let's just solve this. You can get flight from either one of those jumps, so... What kind of game is this? Doesn't look like an RPG. It's kind of the quintessential artsy game, right? Like, it's just an exploration / relaxation game. The purpose of the game is to go and collect these items to unlock the final place that you go. So I guess you could call it an adventure game. I guess it would fit into that category. Last Guardian without the Trico? Yeah, basically. You're in it for the story and the environment, and not so much the gameplay. The main appeal of the gameplay is, hey, you get to be a bird. Which is, to be fair, cool. And if you're not trying to go fast, it feels really nice. Okay. The jump in monastery, I have to get... like, I have to be a bird in monastery. That takes a long time to solve. Like, from here on out, all of the temples take way too long to solve without being a bird. So, we gotta bird it up in here. How do I get to the place? I'm gonna go this way. That was not the right way. This is north. I gotta go north, right? And yet, somehow... Okay. The reality is, gotta look at my map, is what's happening here. No, what? Okay, except don't do that, though? What was that? Thank you. Yeah, it's so easy to get turned around, I tell ya. Because there's no clouds anymore. You know, so sometimes you're just flying through open space. Also, I'm getting Ba from the past, after I get this thing, not before. So it's a little bit of weirdness probably in the splits. I mean, I'll be happy to be in the monastery just so that I'm not, you know, flying around up north. Where's my sheep? There he is. Okay. Oops. Didn't split that. My bad. Talking to the bear once we come out and then finding the bones are also confusing about where those are. After that, once we're back down to the normal cloud place, should be fine. I'm also not going to go for the crystal boost at the very end of the game. I'm just going to walk through. Okay. Let's see how quickly we can bird. How quickly can a person bird? Oh, right away! First try. Okay. In fact, I don't even remember where I'm supposed to go because I'm not used to getting it that fast. It's this way, though. Nope, nope. Bird it up, but bird it up in the air. You troll. Just let me take this corner, please, and get up here as a bird. Thank you. Well, I made it. I was very concerned about getting bird here. Woo, wrong way. You can see that took me a lot longer previously by how much time we saved. Bye, whale friend. Okay. Gotta find the bear, which is gonna be a task because now we're going the opposite direction with no real visual guidance. Gotta find the bones, also challenging, and then we'll have one more temple where I have to go out of bounds. That one's easier. To go out of bounds, not to become a bird. Becoming a bird is always hard, but going out of bounds there at least is a lot easier. Okay, so this thing is behind me. I need to go, like, basically just straight ahead? Not really. Oh boy, it's gonna take me 6 years to find this bear. This kind of looks familiar. Okay. The bear's totally here. Is he not? He's totally here. He's like right here. Great. Okay. Okay. Challenge number 1 overcome. Found the bear. It's just so intimidating, you know, to fly out into that big, vast, unmarked land and be like, yeah, I know exactly where I'm going. But the beast belly really does concern me. Even when I was more practiced with this, I often had a hard time finding that. Okay. Why does this kind of not want me to stand here? Am I not doing this in the right spot? There we go. That was the easy bird bit. No, no, I'm done talking to you. That's very nice, bear. Yeah, okay, I can't make it through this cave. Okay, I'll feel a lot better once we find this beast belly thing. Because we come out of this and we go left. That much I know. But, you know, from here... No, no, no. Okay, hold on, hold on. There it is. Oh, thank God. Just had to course correct a little bit. Okay. So now I need to find... I'm kind of just looking around real quick. I need to go back to What's-Her-Face, which is this way. Now we have clouds. Now I can tell where I am. Hey, Sancho. How you been? Thanks for stopping by. I'm actually gonna grab this on the way. Nope. Pull out your doohickey and do this. So that'll take a little bit of time from the split, because I don't think that I did that before, but it'll save time later when we don't have to do that to open the next temple. So little Dingleberry, I don't remember what her name is, runs away at some point, and we gotta go and find her and make sure that she's safe.
Me?
So now we won't split Moon because we've already done it. It is really pretty, Sancho. I love this game quite a lot. If you don't want to be spoiled, I guess, like, just don't watch the end. Because the rest doesn't really tell you very much about the story until the end, you know? Oh, the puzzles? Don't worry about the puzzles. I'm skipping the puzzles. I'm skipping like 20 minutes of puzzles in this temple. I say confidently that I'm skipping the puzzles, when in actuality, what I mean is, I hope I'm skipping the puzzles. I hope I can bird it up. Oh, we actually have another temple behind this. I always forget that this temple exists. So, Sancho, don't look. I have to solve a puzzle. This one. This one, pretty sure, is the answer. Good. You can totally become a bird here, but it's really hard, and there's no sense in me trying the setup more than once when I can just walk down here. Like, at that point, you know, it just takes more time to become a bird. The Sanctuary is the one I was thinking of, where it's like a 20-minute puzzle that you skip. This is such a small, real quick little place that I always forget that this exists. Okay. Well, our helpful little fox friend I did just catch said southwest of here, so that hopefully will help me remember. But actually, it's just coming out and going over a tree. So I think that I remember how to get there anyway. The hard part of navigating is over, now that we're done with that stupid part up north. Alright, tree is over here. Over the tree. Southwest. Perfect. There it is. Easy to find once you're pointed in the right direction. It's pointing in the right direction that is the challenge. So yeah, we'll see how well I do with bird and going out of bounds here. But, like, it's not the best that I've ever done on this run, but I don't know. I might just submit this one anyway. I have to submit at some point. I can't just keep being like, oh, you know, I'll get better. Because then I'll never submit, right? Y'all know how that goes. I don't usually have too much of an issue getting flight in here. I actually really surprised myself early on with the other places that I got flight because those tend to cause a lot more problems. So I'm hopeful that this won't take too awful long. I guess I could have cheesed my way up this wall instead of going that way. I don't know that I've ever gotten this one first try, but we shall see. I mean, obviously it's possible to get it first try, because if you ever watch any of the really... Come on. Get up the rock. Any of the really good, you know, runners of this game, they zip through these things amazingly fast. Could you not? Could you not? Could you please just let me hop onto this rock? What? Are you kidding? What is the problem here? Get me on the rock, go around the rock, hop up here, hop up there. Wow, that was challenging. Alright, so there's Bird. Out of bounds? That was supposed to be out of bounds. 'Twas not, because the camera just decided that that was not the direction I was going. Alright. Out of bounds, please. Perfect. Where on earth is the thingy? You got a little disoriented is all. I gotta head through these. And then down. Not quite onto this. There we go. Close. Close. Little sloppy. Honestly, pretty sloppy. But, you know, we did it. I literally haven't done this speedrun in like 4 months or something, so... Not the worst. Yeah, I missed playing this, so I wanted to do it again. I love the design of this guy. He's so cool. Now, one concern that I have is because I got a little bit turned around in going to the north, going to the top of the world, or whatever that's called. End of the world? I don't remember. Anyway, you have to fly through very specific spots in order to uncover all of the named areas of the map, because that's a trophy. So I'm a little concerned that in getting turned around, I kind of skirted around one of those places, you know? Yeah, okay. Just checking. It's faster to check the map and make sure that I'm right than to be wrong and then fix it. Okay, so we'll find out if I missed any of those things once we start following this light that comes out from the obelisk. We have to stop real quick for two little animal friends who are very adorable. And then as we are approaching the final, like, giant monolith that we're going into, hopefully it'll pop with the cartographer trophy. If it doesn't, oh boy, I don't really know what to do. Okay, so there's a little family of crabs down here having a party without me, and I gotta go and say hi. So that's what that was about. Oh, that counted. Beautiful. It was, you know, delayed on the splits just because I flew so low and didn't get to split it myself for some time, but I'm glad that counted. Alright. Cartographer, please. Can I have it? Yes. Good. Crab rave. If you stop and watch them, they're having a blast down there. Okay, I am not going to try to bird. Because it's really hard, and, like, honestly, it's like 90% chance, I feel like, because this crystal will shoot you up into the air, and you have to come back down, landing in such a way that you can trigger a glitch. But that's not entirely up to you, is it? You know? So, I'm just gonna go through. I'm not gonna spend time trying to trigger bird. Also, the soundtrack for this game is, like, awesome. If you need something to just work to in the background, this is great. It's really, like, come on, really? It's really concentration type music, you know? So this crystal here is the one that I would try to do that off of. I think. Pretty sure. But instead, I am just going to keep going. And I've gotten flight off of it before, but I'm talking, you know, 25, 30 tries. Or we could just, you know, walk and do it like you're supposed to. But yeah, y'all should really check out some of the people who run this in a more dedicated way. Seeing them get flight on the first try and all the crazy stuff that they do, the really optimized movement, it's all really exciting. Hopefully someday I can be more like that. Truth be told, I do not know how I did this run 2.5 minutes faster. I feel like I was never, like, great at this. I was just kind of average. And that seems like a kind of decent time. So time will stop once we get the plat here in a minute. He's so cool. This is actually not going to be a bad time. Because I didn't spend time trying to get the flight off of the crystal. Yeah. I saved almost 2 minutes by just simply choosing not to do that trick that saves, 40 seconds or whatever. So, alright. I mean, it was a 52. My goal in the short term is sub 50, but thanks for the GG. Yeah, I haven't touched this run, like I said, literally in like 4 months or something. So this was basically a derust, and as a derust, the number of times that I got flight, like on the first try or pretty close to the first try, really surprised me. Yeah, it was a lot of gold for rust. It was actually kind of surprising. So I'm happy with that. Thanks for hanging out with me. A lot of times, not very many people will join for Aer just because it's so chill and it's not, the fast-paced speedrun that most people expect. So it was nice to have y'all around, and I hope that it was relaxing for you, because it's certainly relaxing for me. Who is streaming? If any of y'all have anybody that you like who is currently streaming, let me know while I search out a raid target. But in the meantime, don't forget that next week for Last Guardian, we're going to be doing true ending instead of any percent, so that should be a little more exciting than what we've been doing for a little while. I want to send you to Emre, but I'm not sure that she's like actually live. She might just be doing like a test. Let me see real quick. Oh yeah, no, she's live. She's live. Okay, so I'm gonna send you to Emre in that case. She's doing Hollow Knight because she's just absolutely amazing at Hollow Knight. So say hi and let her know that you're there and wish her some good luck for her day. But thank you everybody for joining me, and have yourselves a wonderful day and a wonderful time until I see you next, whenever that might be. Have a good weekend and stay safe. See you later, everybody.